Summary of the most relevant national and international news of the day, here on ICI Noticias Canada. With its presenter Angelica Cifuentes. Quebec Premier François Legault has adopted a cautious stance regarding U.S. President Donald Trump's tariff threats towards Canada. Legault believes it is too early to implement retaliatory measures, as he does not want to provoke the American leader. This attitude seeks to avoid an escalation of trade tensions between the two countries. For his part, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has stated that his government is prepared to respond quickly and very forcefully if Trump complies with the imposition of 25% tariffs on Canadian imports. Amazon has announced the closure of its 7 warehouses in Quebec, which will result in the loss of approximately 1,700 full-time jobs and 250 temporary positions. The company plans to revert to using local third-party delivery services similar to its pre-2020 operating model, with the goal of providing greater savings to its customers in the long term. Trump's tariff threats against China could hit Canadians' pocketbooks. The move has drawn criticism from the Confédération des Syndicats Nationaux, CSN, which represents 300 workers in the province. The CSN alleges that the closure of warehouses, including the one in Laval that unionized in May 2024, is an attempt by Amazon to hinder unionization efforts in the region. U.S. President Donald Trump's recent threats to impose 10% tariffs on Chinese imports starting February 1, 2025, could have significant repercussions on the Canadian economy. Tariffs on Chinese products could make consumer goods more expensive in Canada, as many products imported from China are part of Canadian supply chains. This would affect everything from electronics to clothing and toys. More expensive drugs. The proposed tariffs could reportedly increase the cost of drugs in the United States, such as painkillers and antibiotics. Canadian products as the country braces for a trade war. In response to rising trade tensions with the United States, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, along with provincial leaders, have urged citizens to prioritize buying domestic products. This initiative seeks to strengthen the domestic economy and mitigate the impact of possible tariffs that the administration of U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has threatened to impose on Canadian imports. Record rent increases in Quebec in 2025. Rental prices have been on the rise in Quebec in recent years, and it seems that the situation will not improve next year, on the contrary. The rent increase suggested by the Administrative Housing Tribunal, TAL, will be announced next Tuesday, and the situation promises to be difficult for tenants, as this increase has reached an unprecedented level. Lease renewals are fast approaching, and many tenants will be victims of the next increase, which promises to reach unprecedented heights. Subscribe and follow us on our YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook platforms as ICI Noticias Canada, to always be informed with the most important news and in-depth analysis. Thank you for choosing us as your trusted source of information.